Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy John, aka Speros here. In today's YouTube video, I'm going to be reacting to the Battlefield 6 trailer and then going over and kind of talking in detail things that I noticed throughout the trailer, kind of my thoughts and feelings about where that game might go. And the big question, is there going to be a battle royale? I kind of break it down from a business standpoint. I hope that you guys enjoy that because it's definitely a different take than I've been seeing a lot of people have. So very excited to share that with you guys. Anyway, some of the trailer might be muted just because of the copyrighted content. So everything will be timestamped down below if you guys want to skip around to different parts about what I'm talking about or just see kind of what I'm going to be talking about. Anyway, though, guys, if you haven't already dropped a like, I'd appreciate that. If we could somehow break 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours, that'd be absolutely phenomenal. If you guys could let me know down in the comment section down below how you guys feel about the trailer. Are you excited? Are you not? Or are you just kind of holding off until the 13th when they do the official gameplay release trailer thingamabob? Anyway, let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys haven't already subbed, make sure you do that. 300,000 subscribers right around the corner. Giving away a SCUF controller. All you guys have to do is be subbed. Anyway, though, without further ado, guys, let's get into the trailer. All right, here we go. All right, Battlefield. I've not seen this. I don't know what to expect. Prepare yourselves. Game engine footage. I don't even know what that means. Explosion. Bro. Yes, sir! Hit the wingsuit! Do it! Okay, now, I know Battlefield's always had parachutes, but hello, Battle Royale? Anybody? Bro, I mean, look at these maps. That's one thing I love about Battlefield, the destructible, like, cover area thing. Bro, this looks like Call of Duty. I'll be completely honest here. Like, I know it's obviously Battlefield, and I know they're closely related, but this looks a lot like Call of Duty. Also, I mean, it looks unbelievable. Like, oh! Grab his dog tags! It looks unbelievable. Like, the graphics. Like, I want one of those in real life so bad. No way they got Kickstart my heart right now. They got the Cybertruck! The Cybertruck! Look at it! Oh my god. Elon Musk. They really got the Cybertruck and then they got SpaceX in it. It's crazy. Bro, and they got nighttime? They're really doing it all. The heli's crazy nimble. Like, okay, take it easy, guy. Oh no, SpaghettiO. Run. Oh. Bro. Alright. This is Blackout. That helicopter is from Blackout. The quad is from Blackout. That is not from Blackout. That is something that's not Blackout related. Tell me he's gonna hit the ejecto seat. Do it. Oh my god. That's a 10 out of 10 right there. I was just watching like... Bro, this looks phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. The colors look vibrant. Like, it doesn't look dull. It doesn't look like it has like a weird like hue or shade to it. What is this? Oh my god, it's 2042. Tell me the aliens show up. That guy looks effing sick. They got the little things from PUBG. What are those things called? People are being sucked up into a tornado. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yes, sir. Hit the wings. Yes! No way. If that is not the coolest thing I have ever seen in my entire life, I usually don't get too gassed. That was pretty good. That was good. That's not even pretty good. That is good. All right, let's talk about it for a second because I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter. People saying this, that, and another. All right. Number one, it does not look like Battlefield, in my opinion. I think it looks more like Call of Duty, more of an arcadey style, which I think is good because Battlefield, I played Battlefield 4 the other day. And I think that if they come more towards Call of Duty, people forget like Modern Warfare is not like Modern Warfare is not Call of Duty, right? Modern Warfare is like Call of Duty and Battlefield had a baby and then out popped Modern Warfare and the Modern Warfare engine and mechanics and stuff like that, right? Like Cold War, that's Call of Duty. That's that arcadey style. So Battlefield used to always be one end of the spectrum. Call of Duty was always the other. The arcade style Battlefield was the more realistic realism, gunplay, all that kind of stuff. It looks like in that they kind of are like Call of Duty with Modern Warfare and Warzone kind of moved from the arcade. They moved more towards the middle. And that right there, that gameplay trailer, I mean, we obviously didn't get to see anything in particular, but some of the mechanics, the way things were working, the fluidity, the way everything seemed to move very quickly. To me, it made seem like they went from this side kind of more towards the middle, similar to how Call of Duty is. So I think it could actually be pretty good. I like the wingsuit. I like the tornado aspect. I know a lot of people are probably... And the 2042 is what gets me the most excited. The fact that it takes place in the future. Because what that does and what that allows the developers to do is to not be inside of a box, right? So that's the one thing that I think is a big problem with Warzone and with Modern Warfare in particular is they are a current day battle royale, whatever. So there's an expectation of realism or like a standard that they try to stick to. So that's why the game is, you know, pretty realistic. And it's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, right? But we are playing video games, so I think it's nice that Battlefield is going to be put into the future because it opens up a realm of possibilities for them to be more creative and to do things that aren't necessarily realistic, right? Like the tornado, like that's freaking sick. Some of the other stuff that we saw in there, the little robot dog thing, like that's pretty cool. So to me, it's good that it takes place in the future. The next thing, everybody says, oh, there's no battle royale, battle royale, battle royale. That's all anybody wants to talk about. Is there going to be a battle royale? Now, let's just talk about this for a second. We can go off of what we know, the legitimate facts, and then we can go into our tinfoil hat area. Okay? So from the game, from this does not tell us anything, right? This does not show anything of a battle royale. Unfortunately, I wish they would have teased at one or, you know, anything like that. But they didn't, which is fine. Now, do I think that there is going to be a battle royale? Well, of course. Well, John, why do you think that? Well, DICE and EA Games, they're a business, okay? What do businesses do? They compete. Why do they compete? Because they want to make money. Why do they want to make money? Because the purpose of a business is to maximize profits to shareholders. Anybody that didn't go to business school, congratulations. Business 101 with Speros just let out. Congratulations, you passed. Don't ever forget that. So, why would Battlefield not make a BR? There's no reason why they wouldn't. The return on investment in terms of the money that they'd have to put in to create one, like they've already created it, right? Like their maps are big enough, you just throw them all together, so on and so forth. With that being said, did they mention a BR? No. So, but can we expect a BR? Yes. The whole point, okay, and then here we come in people with chat. People are saying, well, they said that there's no BR. Okay, now, I don't know when people decided that we're going to start trusting game developers or believing them. I don't know when this was decided. I don't know who was like, yeah, we're totally going to just go off of everything that they say. All right. So let's go back again. One thing that we can all agree on is history tends to repeat itself. So what was the most successful battle royale? What did Fortnite not do? Fortnite did not market itself at all. They just released the game and the game was out. Apex, very successful. What did they do? They didn't market the game at all. They said, they put up a Super Bowl commercial and they said, hey, yo, this free-to-play BR is coming out tomorrow. Check it out. Now, what'd they do with Warzone? No, there's no Modern Warfare Battle Royale. They're never coming out with a Modern Warfare Battle Royale. They already said they're not coming out with a Modern Warfare Battle Royale. Oh, they're not coming out with what? Okay, and here we are on a Modern Warfare Battle Royale. So if you really think that they're not going to bring a Battle Royale to Battlefield 6, I would say that you are stupid. That's a little harsh, but that's just like it. Okay, that's harsh, but like I still feel as if you're stupid. Now, will they bring it at launch? Probably not. Or they could, right? Just because the game developers tell us that it's not coming at launch does not necessarily mean that it's not coming at launch, right? Just like there was no Modern Warfare Battle Royale and there was no skill-based matchmaking in Warzone. Like, hello, like, come on. We're really going to believe the developers. No, we're not going to. It'd be stupid. There is a B. If I was a betting man, which I'm not, but I would put a lot of money that Battlefield 6 is going to have a BR. From a business standpoint, they have to answer to their shareholders. Activision set record numbers this year in billions and billions of dollars generated in free-to-play battle royale microtransactions. If you think that DICE and EA are not going to replicate that and thus generate a ridiculous amount of revenue, if they don't do that, they're going to have to answer to their shareholders, and that's not going to be pretty. So just from like a business point of view, there's going to be a battle royale. I don't know the crossplay free-to-play. I haven't heard anything about that. I feel as if it almost has to be crossplay free-to-play. I know Battlefield has an anti-cheat, which is something is kind of crazy because, I mean, I downloaded Battlefield 4 last night and I had to install some sort of anti-cheat. So kind of cool. So there is an anti-cheat. You can always count on companies to make money based or make games. And it's just any business. You can always count on a business, make a decision based on money. It's just what they do. So yes, there will be a Battlefield 6 BR. If not, like, I would be incredible. Like, I would be absolutely astonished. Like, very shook. PS4 and Xbox One lobbies are only 64 players. Okay, interesting. I hate to be the one to say this. You have to get a new console. Or you have to make the switch to PC. And I understand times are tough, and it's not a possibility for everybody to be playing on the latest and greatest equipment. But in terms of progress and graphics and everything like that, in terms of gaming, all of it is, technology is moving at an exponential pace, right? And the one thing that is slowing it down in gaming in particular is the hardware. Like, it makes sense that they're out front honest saying, like, if you buy this game for Battlefield, if you buy this for Xbox One or PS4, like, you're not going to have fun. That's what they're telling you. Like, this is what they're telling you. They're telling you now to not buy it because you're not going to have any fun playing it. So don't buy it. If you're on a PS4, do not buy the game. If you're on Xbox One, do not buy the game. Save your money. Try to buy a PS5 or an Xbox One, or save up for, like, even a crappy PC is going to run it better than those old consoles. And again, I mean, I realize not everybody's in a position to do that, and I respect that. And, you know, I'm not down on anybody, and I'm not saying, you know, like, you have to have a better console. But I'm just saying, like, they're coming out. They're letting you know. They're not just going to dump it on you and be like, this is not going to be fun. So, speaking of the BR, though, things that I hope to see with the Battlefield 6 BR, now that we've gotten that out of the way, now that we know that there's like a 99% chance that Battlefield is coming out with a BR, right? Things I hope to see. I hope to see the average match time around 15 to 20 minutes. This is something that a lot of people don't take into account, is the average match time. With Warzone, as somebody who is a content creator, it's not something that most people take account of or notice. But like from a start to finish, like if you are winning the entire game of Warzone, it is anywhere, depending on what you're playing, whether it varies with solos, duos, trios, and quads. but it's anywhere from 21.5 minutes to 25 minutes if you guys are on Verdansk's Rebirth. It's like, it's a lot shorter. I don't know, because I don't know those numbers. So I would like to see I'd like to see shorter games overall. So with that being said, faster pace, you know, just more action, less camping, so on and so forth. I would like a fantastic audio system. That is something that is lacking in Warzone greatly. I think the audio system is pretty rough, and I would like to see that be changed. I would like them to have some way to bring teammates back. If I had to take a wild guess, you know, I mean, it does not take a genius to figure this out. I'm assuming your teammate will die, and then you will have to go to their loot or loot box or whatever it is, and you're going to have to collect their dog tags and take their dog tags somewhere to make them redeploy. Like, again, I'm not, like, this is, like, obvious, you know, like, that's going to be a thing. Aside from that, I really hope that the guns, I hope that there is a lot of recoil, because I would like the guns to take skill to use. I hope that they do away with the loadouts and go back to the traditional looting style. I know a lot of people don't like that. They're like, well, I like knowing what I'm going to run every game, and, you know, the RNG makes it boring. But you would be surprised, as somebody who's played, you know, battle royales for a long time, coming from PUBG, which was an RNG battle royale, Blackout, which is an RNG battle royale, and then coming into Warzone, where you have your loadout. I legit have to say, like, I prefer the RNG style with the looting for the attachments and the guns. If you guys haven't played other battle royales and all you know is Warzone, that classic BR mode is in no way a true reflection of actual battle royale, where you have to loot for guns, because I'll be the first one to say it, all of the variants in this game are like garbage. So there's no way you're gonna have fun doing that. But if you can loot for attachments and all that kind of stuff, it really does. The RNG, it can get frustrating at times, because you don't know exactly what guns you're gonna get, what loadout you're gonna get, but it does add a sense of satisfaction to the game when you are, you know, like, if I land, I'll do this one. So, like, let's say there was RNG in this game, right? Let's say I land, I pick up an AMAX, and all I can find for it is a micro reflex, you know, or that's a Cold War site. All I can find for it, like the canted hybrid, right? All I find is a canted hybrid for my thingamabob, my AMAX. It's so nice when you pick up an elimination and then you go to that person's loot and you find the attachment that you're looking for. Like, it is just, instead of getting a fully kitted out gun and being like handed, like, here's an easy pass, essentially, you know, like, here's your gun with no recoil and all your perks and the same gun that you've been running for the past year and the gun that you only use and can only shoot straight. Here, it's nice when there's variety, when you can go and loot and not have to, like, look for money to buy what you want, but to just find what you want on the ground. It does help the pacing of the game, and it honestly keeps things a little bit more balanced, a little bit more fair. Again, that's just my opinion. I'm a little bit biased. I come from RNG-based games. That's just me. Another thing I would like to see is I would like to see the TTK raised. I think that's something that needs to happen. I would not like an Apex TTK. Apex is just a little bit too long, in my opinion. Warzone is definitely too fast. So I would like to see that. I would also like to see, Battlefield does a pretty good job about being realistic and having good recoil on the gun, so you're not, like, full auto spraying an AR at, like, 250 meters with, like, a 3x on it. Like, that's not something that typically happens too often in Battlefield, you know? Like, they do a good job of making all the weapons suit their ranges accordingly. So ARs are good from, you know, 50 to that 150, and SMGs are good for 50 and below. And then you got your snipers, which are good from that 150 and beyond. So the weapon classes make a lot of sense. And that's something that I'm excited to see, and I'm hoping is an actual thing. And with that being said, I hope that they make sniping difficult in that game. I hope Battlefield 6 sniping has bullet drop. I hope it has bullet lead. Like, that kind of stuff makes the game so much more satisfying, so much more fun than if it's just easy mode all the time. And, you know, it just gets so repetitive because you're doing the same thing. You know, I land, I buy my loadout, I get my Car 98. The Car 98 has, like, no drop, no lead. I literally just point and click, and then they're down. It's like, and there's a crazy amount of aim assist. Like, I'm really looking forward, hoping that they do something with the sniping. And aside from that, like I said, I'm very excited. The fact that it's in 2042, it's in the future. So this is something that opens up a whole realm of possibilities. So my mind as a BR person, knowing that there's going to be some sort of BR eventually, as soon as I see the tornado I'm thinking storm. I'm thinking, okay, so there's probably going to be some sort of storm, right? Or gas or something that's going to kill you. Now, the more logical thing, or the thing that I actually think, because they hinted towards it with the wingsuit at the end, is my guess is that there's going to be like these random tornadoes throughout the map, which is going to be cool because it like, okay, so imagine this. Imagine Verdansk, right? Up at our right, there's a little tornado. And you can gone to get sucked up the tornado, but then you wingsuit right out of it whenever you want. And then you could move around the map. Like Apex, they have the little effing balloons. It's the same deal. It's the same thing. But it's not, because it's not a balloon and a zip line. It's a effing tornado. Same dealio. So that's exciting. I'm excited for that. From what I've seen today, if I had to take a guess on the BR, it's going to be more skillful than Warzone. You know, I think that's just how it's set up. But it's definitely going to be, I think 2042 is going to be more arcadey and more casual friendly than other Battlefields, which is not necessarily a bad thing. You know, I just think it's going to be overall, I don't even know if I say casual friendly. I just say user friendly in general. I think the movement's going to be better and all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. That's where I see this going. And that's my two thoughts, and that's, I guess, my reaction to this trailer. Trailer was effing sick, dude. I think the trailer was dope. Like, I am legitimately hyped up about the game. So I'm excited, and I will be playing it. Like, I'm just gonna come out and say it. It's not a BR. Even if the BR doesn't drop at launch, I'm gonna still play it. I might not play a ton of it, or I might. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. But I am excited to play it and have a new game to play and all that kind of stuff. So, win-oriented opposed to kill-oriented. See, that is tough because kills are where it's at. Like, wins, anybody can win. It's not hard to win. Really don't like arcade BRs or games in general. Hope they keep it realistic. I mean, it depends what you think realistic is, right? Because, like, you have realistic, which is PUBG. That's the most realistic. Then you have the hybrid of realistic and arcade, which is what Modern Warfare is. And to me, that's what 2042 is. It's going to be realistic, but with arcadey feel to it. Because like Modern Warfare is not realistic. There's nothing realistic about Modern Warfare at all. I mean, there is some realism, but like for the most part, it's not like it's not realistic.